Hey everybody, this is Jonathan Ogden, and you're listening to the What's Bruin Show.
Hey Bruin fans, this is David Singleton, and you're listening to the What's Bruin Show. Go Bruins.
Hey, this is Wayne Cook, and you're listening to What's Bruin Show.
Hey guys, it's Chris Johnson, UCLA national champion. I need y'all to listen to the What's Bruin Show. These dudes are off the hook.
This is Maurice Jones-Drew, and you're listening to the What's Bruin Show.
You're listening to the What's Bruin Show, part of the What's Bruin Show network, with your hosts, Jake Berryfield and Mike Regalado, and occasionally some friends, talking all things UCLA sports. And now, it's time for the What's Bruin Show. Where to begin? You're listening to the What's Bruin Show, part of the What's Bruin Show network. I'm your host, Mike Regalado, doing my own podcast as I drive back, hands-free, it's hands-free, to give my thoughts. I'm driving back to Los Angeles by myself. I'm going to call this the On the Road from the Final Four episode. See what I did there? If you haven't, check out Jake's recap, which had amazing small tidbits of audio from the Godfather Jim and Dat reporting live while the game was happening, and they just did a brilliant job of that. So go back and check that out. But Jake did end the last episode saying that he was hoping that I would drive home safe because of how ecstatic I would be. I'm yet to have the ecstatic vibe. It's still kind of unreal. It's it was an overall fantastic experience, and I'm glad I made the decision to come out here and check it out live and cover UCLA women's basketball winning their first NCAA national championship in Phoenix for Bruin 24/7. Sign up now. Yeah, I'm just chill right now. I'm many miles out from Phoenix already. Sun's going down. It's very serene. The clouds and the sunsets here are amazing. Phoenix, interesting downtown area, but the sunsets have been absolutely gorgeous. My daughter and I, we are sunset fans. We're sunset twinsies, and we take pictures of the sunset, send them to each other, and go, "Ah." Took some the last few days, and she was like, "Ah." So that's the vibe right now. It is chill right now as I drive back to Los Angeles from Phoenix, Arizona, and just contemplate what we just saw. UCLA defeats South Carolina to win the national championship. And this means a lot. This championship means a lot. First off, the Bruins won 79-51 by almost 30 points. I was predicting a double-digit victory. Did I predict it? No, I predicted a 9-point win. Especially after that Texas game, which was a little too close for comfort. The Bruins could not find any offense in that game, yet their defense persisted, just like it did in this game. The Bruins were on lockdown. They shut down a team that shut down reigning champion UConn in the Final Four, in the other national semifinal. And I thought it was going to be much tighter than that. Dawn Staley is an amazing head coach, and she has put together a fantastic team. She always does. I mean, her teams are going to be top 5 every year. That's how good she is. For the Bruins to come out and just punch them in the face, it just got Gabriela Jaquez in the first 5 minutes. I think she had something like 4 points, 5 rebounds, a steal maybe. Absolutely insane way to start this title run. And it countered their often slow starts. They had a few slow starts in this tournament. Obviously, they made it this far and have hardware to bring back home. Just incredible. Just word about UCLA not being... Where would people call them soft? I don't understand how people can call them soft. This is a hard-nosed team. These are the quad goddesses. Thank you. They proved themselves in the regular season. They proved themselves in the postseason, culminating with a national championship. Absolutely impressive run by the Bruins, led by Corey Close. She gets her first national championship, and this cements UCLA as an elite team, as a blue blood right now. That's what they are. Maybe not historically. It's taken her a while to get this team going, but it's here. She can finally say, I have a national championship, baby. Woo! Exactly like that, by the way. This is an elite team. We have to wait and see if she can keep it elite, but it was one hell of a run. Just absolutely impressive. To lose one game all season long, to say, oh, you're not the best team in the nation. That's UConn. Well, as I said, they didn't play anybody, and look what happens when they played a really good team. They got smacked around. Just absolutely wonderful job by Close to put this together. And you have the players who just kept fighting. Defense swarming. It was amazing to see them just shut down South Carolina. And I didn't want to, teams can come back, and especially like South Carolina. But I did not expect this. I did not see UCLA absolutely dominating a national championship game. Just a brilliant season by UCLA. Gabriela Jaquez led all scorers. She had 21. Lauren Betts, obviously she had that throat thing she talked about in the post game that the desert air got to her. She had to have like a throat lozenge. She said she couldn't breathe. So they gave her a throat lozenge. They gave her sinus spray. Apparently cleared it up a little bit, but that was good. But even still, when that happened, she was on the bench for a good handful of minutes. The Bruins were extending the lead at the time. The Bruins' best player was not on the court, and they're going around just shocking South Carolina. And then every quarter was the same. There was a lull. South Carolina did come back a little bit, but UCLA still kept them at arm's length. And their double-digit lead at the half. Nice. Good for fans to cheer, but I've seen teams come back. Didn't want to be excited, but seeing this team all season long, seeing how they play in the second half, and knowing that they are not going to let South Carolina back in the game is that's what clinched it. They knew they were 20 minutes away from a national championship. Their last game together, this team that absolutely loves each other, in their last game, 20 minutes left, they were not going to let off the gas. And they did not. UCLA was up by 29 points to start the fourth quarter. So South Carolina would have needed 29 points to get back in this game, at the very minimum. But up until that point, they only scored the most points they scored in a quarter was in the second, when they scored 13. That wasn't going to happen. And yeah, this team just clamped down. And the fans, which showed up. Well played, Bruin fans. Well freaking played. support this team that I've been telling you for years. That's pretty darn good. No, they showed up. It was pretty impressive. You know what's kind of funny too? Got recognized a few times, which was weird. Not being, I don't know. It was just like, oh, you're Mike Regalado. I'm like, oh yeah, hi. Can I go back in my cave now? No, but it was nice to meet different people. Nice to meet all the reporters. A lot of reporters that I haven't seen in quite a long time. It was nice to meet up with them again, see some of the national people. Dude, ESPN, damn, their coverage was brilliant. But I digress. Yeah, this is an elite status game. Corey's going to have to go to the transfer portal. She said yesterday that she's aiming for about 5. Definitely needs another big. 2 would be good. Definitely, they're going to need shooters and a point guard. But they have a little bit of a foundation right now with Amanda Muse, Christina Karamuzzi, Sienna Betts. Yeah, so there's some foundation to work with. Lena Bilic. Hopefully none of them transfer. That would be ideal. Because they have 6 players that are moving on. But yeah, they also get Tamia Gardner. So yeah, let's see how Close closes in the transfer portal and how she redesigns this new team going forward. But yeah, I'm going to miss this team. It was an absolute pleasure covering them the last few seasons, but especially this season, just to see them dominate on a daily freaking basis. My gosh, that's just, it was fun. It was really fun to watch. No shortage of stuff to write about. And the great thing was that everybody contributed. Jake said it in the last podcast. Everybody contributed to this game. And that's what it takes. You know, you could have a superstar or two, but everyone's gotta be up there. So yeah, so the Bruins win, got the hardware. So let me take you to my experience now. So I was up in the rafters. That's where the media overflow was, and we weren't big shot enough to be down on the floor, which is fine. I'll remember you, NCAA. I'll remember you good. The middle of the fourth quarter is when I went down with Chris Johnson. We were sitting next to each other up tops, and we wanted to get some video coverage for Bruin 24/7 Sports. So we went down. We were trying to figure out our way to get down. We got to like the middle section 100, which was, I guess, what the camera was facing to, I guess. From there, we were getting onto the court. Yeah, so that's an experience. Just to see this team excited, just jumping around, enjoying the moment, just being so happy that their hard work has resulted in a national championship. Straight ballers. And so they were excited. They're getting everything set up, the stage. I go around to the opposite end so that I could, see them head on. And it was just good to get that experience of, and I kind of felt it too. There's a reason I picked UCLA to win the national championship. It's funny, my buddy, I went out with my friend from high school last night and his 2 boys. We went to play Topgolf, and he was talking to his boys about when I said, hey, let's meet up when I'm down there. And it was about a month ago. And he's telling his kids, he goes, he says, I'm going to be in Phoenix at the beginning of April. UCLA is UCLA is going to be in the national championship. He goes, how do you know? I'm like, I know. I'll be there at the beginning of April. He goes, okay, cool. That's how confident I was. But yeah, it was really fun just to get all those photos, to get that experience, to see the total joy. Saw Jaime Jaquez. I met Mr. Betts, Andy Betts. I just kind of saw him on the family line, where I just went up to him and said, hey, Mr. Betts, we've interacted a few times on the Twitters. But I was like, I'm Mike Regalado, and he goes, I know who you are. Yes, how are you doing? And just congratulated him. Such a great experience. Just meeting all these people. And that's what made this weekend really memorable for me. But then going back and interviewing the team afterwards, just joy. Obviously, they were a little bit more subdued when we got to interview them, but there's video, there's social media video of the moment that Corey Close ran into the locker room, just getting doused with water. Corey Close and Kiki Rice came to the main interview with goggles on, and Kiki Rice just kept them on. It's like, oh, straight baller, do it. So it's just a fun experience. Just really great for this team that has worked so freaking hard to get to this point. And Corey Close, who has just worked her tail off to prove that this is an elite team, to get it back to where it was from 47 years ago, 1978. Straight baller. This means a lot. This means a lot, obviously. But it's just, for those that do follow women's basketball, like, wholeheartedly, it's good for those fans who have been with the team for years, and not just bandwagon. I'm not ripping on bandwagon. Obviously, people don't know about a team. They're like, oh my God, they're good, and then they start becoming fans. That's how it is. It's how you learn. It's how you grow. This is just it's really good for the Bruins. Obviously, I've been covering them for quite a while. I saw the momentum years ago. I just knew that there was something special. I know those first 5 seasons were rough, but UCLA did have that WNIT championship, and that's the point really where I was like, okay, to call my daughter, and just building and trying to make things work. Having players like Jordan Canada, Michaela Onyenwere, Charisma Osborne, almost getting there, and then freaking COVID happened, stupid COVID. But no, but even after that, just getting #1 recruiting classes, finally getting players in here, getting especially in the it was probably just about the age of the portal. You have Gabriela Hawkes, who's been here for all 4 years. Kiki Rice, who's been here for all 4 years. Gabriela Hawkes, who's been here for 4 years, but she had a total of 5 years. Her first was with Oregon, but she had a lot of injuries to deal with. Lauren Betts, 3 years, transferred from Stanford. Jenna Neepkins, 1 year, transferred from Utah, but hey, she helped out this team. She was a big part of this. Charlize Leisure Walker comes in after scarring the Bruins in the Pac-12 tournament championship a few years ago. And then she's like, all right, I'm going to transfer to UCLA. Absolute huge, basketball geniuses. Just they understood the assignment. They fought, they saw the greatness in them, and it results in a national championship. I think what is that now? 126? That's awesome. Yeah, UCLA Athletics, they screenshotted them changing their Twitter handle to 126 national championships. And they should. This is a win for everybody. I saw Seth, one of the new SIDs there, just congratulating them. Corey Mueller, who's the women's SID, just congratulating him. He was saying thank you for all I've done covering the team. It's all of those people. It's everyone. I saw Martin Jarman. He was excited. Gave him a fist bump. But it's a collective UCLA community that knew what this team was about, rallied around them, and can now revel in this championship because their favorite players, their favorite team, their favorite coach is a national championship team. Man, I'm still chill. I'm not like, guess it hasn't hit me yet. I don't know. I'm just kind of just thinking back to the season and the team. Just monumentous moment for the UCLA Bruins. Yeah. So, just amazing. But yeah, it was a good trip. Driving back now, the sunset is sunsetting. Phoenix is an interesting city. I haven't properly been there before. As I said before, I have a friend who lives out there about an hour east of Phoenix. So I've never been in Phoenix properly. So we were right in downtown Phoenix. So afterwards, you know, that first night, the win after Texas, and I go to this British pub, and I was there earlier getting food. Food was good. I forgot what it was called, but the Cornish pasty, I think, something like that. Didn't have a chance to get one of those, but I had fries. They were amazing. I went back later because I was like, I will have a beer. Think about the next game. Couldn't get a drink. They played good music though. Once I did get a drink, there were just people bumping in. I was like, I'm going away. Ventured around Phoenix and Glendale on Saturday night. So nice cool town. The more suburban parts remind me of like San Bernardino, Riverside, but I kept getting this Indianapolis vibe from downtown Phoenix. Don't know why, but anyway. But the experience, the fact that everything was plastered with Final Four, you know where the teams were staying. They had signs and everything. Fans could cheer them on after, when they leave for the game, when they return from the game. But yeah, this is just a party for all UCLA fans. I will say I am very happy they won. Just seeing their hard work and just being an unofficial loudmouth for the team. I'll do it. Yeah, someone this weekend said I'm basically the team's beat reporter. Not quite. They're not paying me, but still. That's awesome. Yeah, it's so funny. A lot of people were like texting me saying, "Oh man, Mike, how do you feel about this?" I'm like, it's not about me, but it feels amazing. It's really good to see this team's potential come to fruition and win a championship. So props to them. Yeah, just a wonderful experience to see this team just dominate, and especially defensively. Both games, they had shut down these offensive juggernauts. Like, these were two teams that were really good scorers and shooters, and they just shut them down. The national championship game was a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, as Corey Close said about the Texas game. She goes, that one really wasn't aesthetically pleasing. This one was. We won by 29 points, and yeah, fans are reveling in that. Especially, seriously, all the social media, UCLA women's basketball fan accounts. Kudos to you, and yeah, just getting on opposing fan bases for not knowing what UCLA actually had in their arsenal. But yeah, just absolutely love the fact that the Bruins cemented their place in NCAA women's basketball history. And I was thinking about spouting off stats, then I was like, wait a minute, you're going to be driving. Don't do that. Then I thought about it. There's only one stat that counts. UCLA women's basketball, 2026 NCAA champions. Yeah. That sounds good. Well, this is Mike Regalado from the road, from Phoenix, the Final Four. Have a good night, everybody. Stay safe, drive home safe, fly home safe. If you're already home, I hope you're safe. Thank you for listening. Thank you for all the callers. Seriously, thank you for all the callers and listeners over the years. That has been freaking fantastic. Yeah, but we'll do our main show on Tuesday and get a few days to reflect on this championship. But thank you, everybody. Go Bruins.
Good evening.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
That was the What's Bruin Show.
Oh my God.
Try us tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel.
It's got to be in or out, Mom. In or out. Well, I need the door closed.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Dude, Rob, we place a ball on the West Coast.
The final word is boob.